am coming at you raw and unfiltered for this raw and honest Temu review. It's a beautiful, gorgeous, stormy day today, and I'm not being sarcastic. That is my favorite kind of weather, whether it's thunderstorms, which are my absolute favorite, or snowstorms. They make this girl happy. And I was like, you know what? I wanted to share these products with you guys, but I didn't feel like putting on a bunch of makeup and doing my hair. So I didn't. So hope you don't mind looking at this. Pay attention to the products, not me. But I wanted to go ahead and show you guys because today is Wednesday, August 23rd when I'm recording this. Saturday, August 29th was my oldest son's wedding. So it was a very exciting day. And some of these products that I'm about to show you were things I specifically bought for the wedding. And so I've already had the chance to use them. And I was very nervous because they weren't showing up and it wasn't showing the tracking of my package. I was never showing that it was going anywhere. It just kept saying that the pre-shipment label or whatever had been printed, or the shipment label, whatever. And so I was really nervous about it. And then they showed up Friday night. We stopped by back home really quickly after the rehearsal on our way to the rehearsal dinner, and the package was here. And so I was able to have the stuff for Saturday for the wedding. So that was very exciting. And so I have got to use it and be able to share those products with you, but also some other things that I have here. So we are just going to go ahead and get into this. I'll show you first a few jewelry pieces that I chose. My daughter-in-law, she's officially my daughter-in-law now, her wedding ring, her engagement ring, and her wedding band are rose gold. And she has always loved rose gold. Over the years, her and my son have been together for like 10 years. So gifts I've gotten her, any kind of jewelry things, I always get her rose gold because I know that's what she really likes. So I figured it would make sense for me to wear rose gold jewelry for the wedding. And so that is what I did. So I went ahead and ordered a few things. First is this, and I will be putting all of the prices up on the screen for you. There will be the links to all these products down below so that you can check those out. When you shop through any of those links, it does let them know that I sent you their way. So I thank you so much for that in advance. And also I have Rakuten linked down there. If you sign up for Rakuten, it's basically just a website you sign up for. You can use the app or the website to, when you shop online and even in store, in some stores, you get cash back on your purchases. And like right now, I just saw today on Temu is 10% cash back with Rakuten. So that's pretty dang good. Temu is already fantastic prices. And then if you're getting 10% cash back on that too, amazing. I would especially encourage you that if you do online shopping anyway, definitely do it for the holidays. So sign up now, and then every purchase you make when you're buying Christmas gifts and stuff like that, you are getting cash back for. So that's awesome. I actually have a, I believe it's like $130 some big fat check, they call it, coming in the mail from Rakuten from purchases that I've made over the past few months. So it's definitely worth it. You're already spending the money anyway. Why not get some of it back? So I will have that link down there for you. I will tell you that if you go through my link to sign up, it does give you $30 when you place your first $30 purchase. And it also gives me $30 one time for referring you. So thank you again if you use that link. So let's get into this. So I first picked out this bracelet, and it's a rose gold pull type is what they call it, because it has the little pull style on the bottom here. If you can see that. So you adjust it by just sliding it up and down. Now, something you may be noticing as you're looking at this is how kind of wonky the chain looks, like wobbly. Unfortunately, it was like that when I got it. And I thought about not wearing it, but I thought it probably wouldn't be that obvious if I did. So I did end up wearing it. It is just rhinestones like this with the rose gold. So I'll go ahead and put it on and show you. Very easy to do yourself to be able to adjust. So that's something I really like about these styles of bracelets as well. And so it just looks like this, and you can adjust it to whatever tightness you like best. I definitely do tend to like to wear mine a little tighter so that it doesn't move around a lot on my wrist. And so I wore it like this for the wedding, and it looked beautiful. It was fine. No one was really paying that close of attention to the fact that the chain was a little wobbly there, but I do want to mention that because that is how it was, and I'm being honest with you about how things come. So that was that. Then I have these earrings. Oh my gosh. I was so hoping they would come looking like I hoped they would, and they did. And so let me show you too. They did come with extra backings. These were the ones that were actually on it, on the little card. with that little disc. Some people really like those. I do not, so I did not use that one. They also had these little like clear stopper things here, and then just the regular backings, which is what I wore. And I will show them to you on the card. I think would be the easiest. My hair was pulled up, and I had like the little tendrils hanging of, you know, curls. And so it looked so pretty with the way these earrings hung. I was so happy with them. Several people complimented them, like, oh my gosh, those earrings are so pretty. And you guys, you're seeing the prices on the screen, so you know how much I paid for them. Well, actually, I didn't. I have to say that. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even thinking about it. I purchased so many things myself through Temu that I forget sometimes. But this actually was from money that I have from working with them. So this is a sponsored video from Temu, I will say that. And so these, I did not even pay for any of these products. So I got all these for my son's wedding that I didn't even have to pay for, which is extra awesome. But even if I did have to pay for them, you're seeing what the prices were. Like, so how can you beat that? So I would have had no problem whatsoever paying these prices. But yes, I am very happy with these earrings. They held up beautifully. Nothing is loose, like the stones or anything. They're just absolutely beautiful. And of course then with the rose gold like that, it just looked so pretty. Okay, it's raining pretty good right now. So if you hear noise in the background, that's what it is. Okay, this next item, I'm gonna be very honest, I was very disappointed when it arrived. It had great reviews. I never, and I would encourage you also, don't purchase things. I mean, unless you just don't care and are worth taking the risk, you know, whatever, like you don't care. Otherwise, I would say always look at reviews for products before you purchase them, because that is very helpful to me. I have had really everything that people have reviewed highly. When I've gotten it, I've been happy with. So I kind of just stick to things that already have reviews and things like that. This particular item had a lot of great reviews. And so I was really excited about it because I'm like, oh, this is just going to be so perfect, because I had like kind of a sweetheart neckline to my dress. And so I was like, I want a necklace that'll be really pretty and complement the other rose gold jewelry that I'm getting. So it comes in this little box, which was a nice sign to me. I'm like, well, that's cool. Like, okay. I don't know what I did with the other pieces. There was also a little card that it was on and plastic that the card and the necklace were inside. But, and then I'll show you the inside of the box before I show you. The box has like that velvety stuff in it. So nice box, right? You'll be able to tell as soon as I hold this up what the problem was. At least I hope you can see it. Before I even show you the pendant. This chain is so kinked up, horribly misshapen. There was nothing I could do. And I actually got it even better than it looked when I first got it, because I kept just trying so hard to straighten it out, and there was just no straightening it out. So I was very disappointed in that, because it made it unwearable. I wasn't gonna wear that. That makes it look cheap and terrible. And so, maybe you can see better there. It's just all wobbly and kinked up. So super disappointing. Now I do want to show you the pendant though, because the pendant is very pretty. So it is rhinestone, and it's like this flower kind of pendant, which would have been absolutely beautiful with my dress. And I'll show you the back of it so you can see how it's made. So yes, that was very disappointing, because this is beautiful and I think it would have looked so pretty, but it just was not. I was not going to wear something that was all kinked up and terrible looking like that. Like, it just makes it look cheap. And yes, it is an expensive jewelry, but it shouldn't be like that. So I'm actually going to contact the company, because I don't know, I've never had where something that I got to review like through them, you know, being a Temu influencer, that I've had to try to see if they would exchange or something like that. So I'll have to check in with them and see how they work that. But otherwise, I do want to say for returns and stuff like that have been so easy. They'd have you just go into your order, choose the item that you want to return or exchange or whatever it is, and they have you send them a picture so that they can see, you know, and let them know what the issue is. I've never had any problems. I mean, it's like super simple. Their return policy is fantastic. So I definitely want to encourage you about that, that if you do get something and you're not happy with it, it's easy to remedy that situation. But so I was really disappointed, because that's not, And I think this was like the most expensive of the products because, like I said, the pendant itself is gorgeous. But it just, no with the chain. So I actually had a different rose gold necklace that my sisters and I all have the same one. And I ended up wearing that because I really had no other choice. I didn't have any other rose gold jewelry. And that worked out fine. But I would have loved to have been able to wear this necklace. So just being honest, my chain came all kinked. I didn't see anything like that in the other reviews. So I'm assuming if other people had gotten it that way, they would have said it. But so for whatever reason, mine came that way. So I just wanted to be fully transparent with you guys about that. This is what I'm the most excited about. So I had actually another pair of, I had a pair of short like black heels that I wore that are from Temu that I wore with my dress for the wedding. But I knew I would want something more comfortable for in the evening after like our first dance, or you know, my mother-son dance and that kind of stuff. Once it was just turning into like being on the dance floor and that kind of stuff, I knew I would want more comfortable shoes. And I still needed something with some height because I was wearing a full length gown. So I didn't want it to drag on the ground. It was an outdoor wedding. So I found these sandals, and you guys, oh my gosh, I could not be happier with them. So this is what they look like. They've got like this faux, what is that, like crocodile, kind of like, they come in different colors, but this is like the beige one. And look at this. Now you're gonna notice there's gonna be some mud or dirt right here because, like I said, I wore these all night long. So, but they've got these little, why can't I think of that? Like these studs that are rose gold down here. And, or I guess they're regular gold, but they do look a little bit rose gold. I don't know. They went great with my dress and stuff. But they have good traction on the bottom. So I was like comfortable all night, not worried about slipping or anything. Let me show you. So the back, the heel strap, like around the back of the ankle here, super comfortable, nothing rubbed strange or anything. I have a little bit slightly wider feet, not wide, but wider than average. And this strap was very comfortable. And then I want to show you the buckle is actually one of the dancer buckle straps. So you simply just take it and go up around like this. And you can adjust this one. So if you needed it to be tighter and stuff, you can adjust this here, and wherever then when you put the buckle around, it will have it be where you need it to be. These are so cute. People were like, oh my gosh, those are so cute. And you're seeing the price on screen right now. You're seeing how expensive it was. Not expensive at all. And so I was so happy with these. They are cushy, have that little bit of a lift, so I had plenty of height to keep my dress off the ground. They were so comfortable. And I mean, I was dancing. I was literally on the dance floor the whole entire night until the wedding ended. So I could not be happier with these. I recommend these a million times over. Like I said, they come in different colors too. So if you want something with a little bling, if like maybe you're going to a wedding or anything like that, or you just like something a little extra blingy, this, perfect. I cannot say enough how great these were. So those were all my wedding accessories. And then I got a couple other things that I want to share with you. I have looked at this several times and decided, you know what, I'm going to get it. And it is basically just a little mask that's kind of like a like a washcloth type feel. It's got two loops to go around your ears, and then it's got the little flaps here where your eyes and nose will be. Okay, first of all, if you like to just do like masks and things like that, like when you're supposed to wash your face and get it, if you get this nice hot water and put it on your face, it'll help steam and open up your pores before you're doing whatever, you know, like clay mask or whatever it might be that you're doing. So to help with having your pores open, to be able to pull stuff out of them and things like that. Also, I am a migraine sufferer, and when I have a migraine, I want all things cold on my face. This, to be able to put really cold water on and be able to put against my face, so relaxing, and I can keep getting it wet and keep putting it back on. So that is something that I was super excited about. Here, I'll put it on for you. So you can have it hang then over your eyes, but you know, if you need to see, you can peek out. But such a simple thing to be able to use, but oh so useful for me especially. But like I said, if you like to do like those spa treatment things, do, you know, skincare kind of stuff, and you like to do where you're opening up your pores and stuff, fantastic to get this really hot and put it on your face. Or if you're someone like me, or even if you get overheated, say it's, you know, in the summer and you get overheated, you've been out in the sun too long, get it nice and cold and put it on your face. That makes such a big difference in helping cool you down. So yeah, I was super excited to pick this up. Also, you will be seeing on my channel, I'm going to be doing a lot more like fashion type, putting together different outfits and stuff like that videos. And I have a lot of sweaters and different things that like, don't close, like open cardigans or things like that. Or maybe skirts that are a little bit big and I want to try to cinch them in, things like that. And so I found this pack of these pins. Let me open it up so I don't make a bunch of noise. So this is the 5-piece set of pearls, they call it, of these different, which is funny because there's only pearls on one of them. So I'm not really sure why that's the main thing, but okay. But I'll show you the pearl one first. So they are these giant pins that you can use. So it looks like a giant safety pin that you can use to be able to, close up cardigans if you want to, scarves if you've got like big blanket kind of scarves and they fall off you and you'd like to keep, you can pin to be able to keep that on. Or like I said, I've got skirts and different things like that that are a little bit too big, that if I can pull over and pin, that will be a cute little accent and not look like I'm, just putting a pin in my skirt. And so there's that pretty one. Then there are gold and silver that have rhinestones. So just simple like that. And then there's this really simple, oh, this one does have pearls. I lied to you. This is silver with some rhinestones and pearls. Also, just some more, delicate and pretty. And then this super cutesy, this might be my favorite one, little daisy one that's on a gold pin and it's a little bit smaller. So they are kind of different sizes. I'll hold them up here for you to be able to see. And the daisy one is definitely the smallest one. So those are the different little pins, but I thought this would just be a super fun way to be able to kind of, like those things I mentioned to you, different ways that you can kind of alter your clothes without having to sew and things like that. And so I think those will be super cute. And then the last two things I got are crochet related because I love to crochet and I haven't been doing it much over the past few years and I am definitely getting back into that more. And so especially with holidays are going to be approaching, now is the time for me to get going on projects if I want to make things for people. And so I saw this that I thought was so fun. So it is a ring that has a little peacock there. And basically what you do is you wear it, and where typically the yarn would be wrapped around my finger as I'm working and it keeps kind of sliding around your finger, you use it kind of for tension. You use this ring instead, and the yarn wraps around the head of the peacock to hold it and it slides through there instead of having that tension on your finger the whole time when you're working. It's like that. So I am so excited to be able to try this because all the reviews were fantastic. People saying it works so well and they wish they had gotten one sooner if you're an avid crocheter. So I am really excited to be able to use that. And it's just cute, like the little peacock. They have different styles. I have to get a peacock one, but I just thought that was really cute and will be a great addition to when I am working on some crochet projects. And then the other thing I got, I have mostly metal hooks, but I saw this set because over the years, like you kind of, I don't know what happens to them. It's sort of like utensils that go missing or socks, I don't know. But over the years, certain sizes of my crochet hooks end up going missing. So this is a 12-pack set and it's got some really tiny ones, which I was very excited about because I would like to work doing I have a lot of like embroidery floss and stuff like that, and you can do really cool things with jewelry and stuff like that with embroidery floss and crocheting, but you need little tiny hooks. And so I was really excited to see how many small hooks there are. And actually the only big hooks I have, the only really big hooks I have are plastic as well. So I've got some much bigger ones than this, but this is a set of 12 different size hooks, and I thought it was fun with the different colors. And I don't like when hooks come all the same color and they're just different sizes because it's easier once you get used to, especially if you're working on a project where you're switching hook sizes, you get the idea in your head of, well, this color is for this, size, blah, blah, blah. So it's easier to just grab the ones that you need. So I thought this was super fun, like all the different colors, and a really inexpensive, great way to have some new crochet hooks. So those are my latest Temu finds and my thoughts on them. Again, a little disappointed about the kink in the chain on the bracelet, and definitely disappointed about how kinked up the chain was for the necklace, because that made it unwearable for me. But other than that, everything else I am so happy with. And you know, I am always going to be honest with you about what I feel about these different products. I'm not going to try to tell you something's good if it's not. I'm not interested in wasting my money. I'm pretty sure you're not either. And so I'm never going to steer you towards spending your money. I'm not going to steer you toward spending your money anyway. But if you're thinking about getting something, I want to make sure that you know for sure whether something is worth it or not. Because even if it's only a few dollars, if you get the item and it's unusable, that's like throwing away a few dollars. And I don't want to do that. I'm pretty sure you don't either. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I can't wait to hear down below in the comments. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the products I got. Was there something that you have a question about? Anything like that, please let me know. And again, don't forget, those links will all be down there for you guys. Also with the link to Rakuten, if you would like to sign up for that to be able to earn cash back on your products. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.